Objective 2. Determine the median of a variable from raw data. A second measure of central tendency is the median. To compute the median of a set of data, the data must be quantitative. The median of a variable is the value that lies in the middle of the data when arranged in ascending order. We use capital letter M to represent the median. Next, we'll show the steps for finding the median of a set of data set by hand. It is important to understand how to find the median by hand before using technology. The steps in finding the median of a data set. Step 1, you want to arrange the data in ascending order. You have to do that first. Step 2 is determine the number of observations, n. Step 3, determine the observation in the middle of the data set. Now, if the number of the observations is odd, then the median is the data value exactly in the middle of the data set. That is, the median is the observation that lies in the n+1 divided by 2 position. If the number of observations is even, then the median is the mean of the two middle observations in the data set. And that is, the median is the mean of the observations that lie in the n divided by 2 position and the n divided by 2 plus 1 position. So let's take a look at an example, determining the median of a data set. In this case, we have an odd number of observations. In the table 2 below, it shows the length in seconds of a random sample of songs released in the 1970s. We want to be able to find the median length of the songs. Well, first and foremost, in step 1, we need to arrange the data in ascending order. So the lowest number is 179, and then 201, 206, 208, 217, 222, 240, 257, and 284. And then we need to count how many observations there are. When we count all the numbers, there are n is equal to 9 observations. So because n is odd, the median is the observation exactly in the middle of the data set with the data written in ascending order. This value lies in the n+1 divided by 2. Well, we know that there's 9 observations, so if we replace n with 9, 9 plus 1 is 10, divided by 2 tells us that it's in the 5th position. So the median appears in blue with 4 observations on each side of the median. So what I mean by that is I'm going to go ahead and highlight the middle number. There is the middle number. So if you notice that we have 9 observations, so we have 4 on this side and then 4 on that side. So therefore, the median is going to be the one right in the middle because it's odd. So M is going to equal 217. Okay? Now, let's take a look at another example. So now we're going to determine the median of a data set with an even number of observations. Okay? So we want to find the median score of the data in table 1. So this was the student and this was the score. So just like we did in the previous step 1, we're going to arrange the data in ascending order. The lowest number is 62, all the way up to the highest number of 94. When we count the number of observations, we can see in step 2 that there are n is equal to 10 observations. Now, because n is even, the median is the mean of the two middle observations, which means the 5th, n divided by 2, which is equal to 10 divided by 2, which is equal to 5, and the 6th, which is n divided by 2 plus 1. 10 divided by 2 plus 1 gives us 5 plus 1, which is equal to 6. So that means it's the 5th and the 6th observation. So if we count over 1, 2, 3, 4, so that means this is the 5th and this is the 6th observation. Okay? So if you take a look here, we have an even number on this side, 4 over here, and then we're looking at these two values. Okay, so we're looking at the two values that are in the middle, which are 77, and 82. So what we want to do is, in order to find the median in this one, we're going to take 77, we're going to add 82, and then we're going to divide that by 2. And so when we divide that by 2, it's going to give us a result of 79.5. So therefore, the median for this data set is 79.5.